Can you hear me better? Yes. Welcome to our community meditation. This is going to be filled with beautiful music, lots of pauses, and beautiful words. So I want you to go within. This is going to last for about 15 minutes. So get settled. Just lower your shoulders. Breathe in. And now just breathe normally. We are all endowed with a creative urge. Let's create a life of joy. You belong to the universe in which you live. You are one with the creative genius back of this vast array of ceaseless motion, this original flow of life. Unite with that flow of life. It is done unto you as you believe. Life not only responds to your belief, it responds after the manner of your believing. Be certain that your desire is toward more life. Let's learn to use the laws of the universe. Today, let's think about the law of attraction. Do you want to attract friends, peace, money, love, freedom, a new career? Just get clear on what you want. Now that you're clear on what you want, ask, knowing that it's already available. Believe, trust, and vision. Visioning is opening out a way to begin to commune with spirit. And now, take action. Shift from that scarcity mindset to a mindset of abundance. Practice gratitude. Learn to focus your attention. Try it now. Shift from a mindset of scarcity to that of abundance. Practice gratitude. Focus. In the weeks to come, as you shift and focus, talk to yourself, not to the world. The life of the eternal Spirit is my life. The infinite riches of its being are mine to enjoy. The vitality, the wisdom, and the peace of God are mine. I accept them in fullness, in joy, and in love. The life of the eternal Spirit is your life. The infinite riches of its being are yours to enjoy. The vitality, the wisdom, and the peace of God are yours. Accept them in fullness, in joy, and in love. This is a meditation without end. Practice it often. Build a life of joy. And so it is. This concludes today's meditation. Thank you for being with us in spiritual practice. Our celebration service begins at 10 o'clock. So get up and stretch and practice.
If thoughts have power, what could we do if everyone thought the same thing? If thoughts have power, what could we do if all of us share the same dream? Each of us believes in something. We all have a choice. If we choose to stand together, to sing out in one voice, then the sound will rumble, the walls will crumble, a brand new kind of dawn, an awakening. It's not a dream. We know we all are one. Let the world sing, joined in harmony. There's a part that is waiting here for you. Let the world sing the song we came to sing. Each of us believes in something. We all have a choice. So if we choose to stand together, to sing out in one voice, it's becoming clear. The change is near. We have then our dream of one world, of one life can come true. Let the world sing, joining harmony. There's a song that is waiting here just for you. Join together now. Let the world sing, sing your song we came to sing. Sing it now. Together, who knows what we can do?
tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, I won't be shaken, no, I won't be shaken, 'cause my fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Shame no longer has a place to hide, and I am not a captive to the lies. I'm not afraid to leave my past behind. Oh, I won't be shaken, no, I won't be shaken. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. There's a power that can break off every chain. There's a power that can empty out a grave. There's a resurrection power that can save. There's power in your name, power in your name. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. Stand in your love. Stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. When I stand in your love, stand in your love, stand in your love.
good morning, everyone. Are you as excited as I am? This is the first day of fall. Isn't that wonderful? There is nothing better than fall in Nevada, I got to tell you. After 48 years of living here, fall is my number one holiday. It means the temperatures are lowered and we're getting to be able to get to experience that cooler weather, and we're that much closer to sweater weather. Sweater weather. There we go. Sweater weather. Sweater. I love wearing sweaters, so there you go. All right, so we have a fabulous day planned here. I want to say hi to everyone who is joining us here for the first time. I met a couple of new people this morning already. Wonderful to have you here with us. Glad you found us, and hope you find something that keeps bringing you back here. I also want to say hi to everyone who's joining us online. If you would, turn and wave at the camera back there. We have a very robust online audience that joins us from all over the world. I would say 53% of our viewers are from the United States. That means 47 are from another country. So we're excited to have that statistic in our pockets as well. And I want to thank all of you who are returning here again. We're so happy to see you back here with us and know that you have found something that's wonderful here and something that keeps bringing you back time after time. So we're going to kick it off first thing this morning with music. What are we singing?
Every
Jeff?
Move I Make.
Every move I make. The words will be on the screen. If you'd like to stand and sing along with us.
Stand, join us, move.
Every move I make, I'm making you. You make me move, spirit. Every breath I breathe, I take in you. Every step I take in you. You walk my way, spirit. Every breath I breathe, I take in you. Waves of love and waves of grace. Everywhere I look, I see God's face. God's love has transformed me. I know that this love is all of me. Na 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 na
Greet your neighbor at this time if you're comfortable.
always so much fun to spend a little time hugging and kissing and shaking hands and all that stuff. I enjoy watching it from up here, so yeah. That's the voyeur in me. Okay, so let's shift. Do you ever have that moment when things come into your head and you don't really censor it and they come out of your mouth? Yeah, there you go. Oh. Okay, so we're going to go into that more contemplative time in our service. Sorry, Clay T. With our morning's affirmation and invocation brought to us by our practitioner of the day, Clay T. White. Clay T.
So the affirmation is on the screen. So let's read it together. Oh, Sheila. Oh, she writes great ones. All right. Let's read it together. I am filled with limitless creativity. I embrace endless possibilities. Wow. Wonderful. Let us go in.
Spirit flows through me. Spirit, I am one. Spirit flows through me. I accept and recognize God in me. Let's sing it. Spirit flows through me. Spirit, I am one. Spirit flows through me. I accept and recognize God in me. Yeah.
It's joyous. Life is pure abundance. I bless all others. I send my blessings through the world right now. Blessings bring even more joy to the world. Blessings are powerful. They are transformative. I create a world of joy. I attract a great life. And this morning, as we set the tone of the service, let's attract even more good by listening to this powerful sermon that will be coming to us shortly. That way, we can all be greater centers of spiritual living. And so it is.
All right, let's sing it again now. Here we go. Spirit flows through me. Spirit, I am one. Spirit flows through me. I accept and recognize God in me as I live, as I breathe, as I feel, as I see. Spirit flows through me. Spirit, I I am one. Spirit flows through me, and I accept and recognize God in me. I accept and recognize God in me. Here and now, 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 here and power of now is always present, nowhere to be than where you are. The power of now flows oh so gracefully. The power of now is always perfect, nothing to be than who you are. The power of now flows oh so easily. Be willing to let go of everything you think you need to know. Be strong enough to let go of everything you think you need to control. For everything goes away. Let everything wash away. The power of now. The power of now is ever flowing, connecting us all to the one. The power of now unfolds so peacefully. Be willing willing to let go of everything you think you need to know. Oh, be strong enough to let go of everything you think you need to control. For everything goes away. Let everything wash away. The power of now. The power of now. The power of right now. The power of Thank you.
That was simply beautiful. Thank you so much, David. Aren't we blessed with amazing creativity here? From David. David is a Las Vegas strip performer. Where are you at? Planet Hollywood. He's in a show there nightly on Planet Hollywood. We have our wonderful music director, Justin, and all of the creativity that he brings us. I don't know if you could see it from where you're sitting, but playing music is a full body experience for Justin. I just love to watch it. You know? And magnificent Clay T, who brought us that beautiful invocation. Clay T is an author, a speaker, a whiz around town here. He's well known. If you've ever been to the Mob Museum, Clay T does the narration there. So wonderful, wonderful creativity that we have. And one of our most creative people we have here at our center is, well, she's my right hand, that's for sure. I wouldn't be doing this if she wasn't here. She kept this place running throughout the entire pandemic with all of her talents and skills and gifts, most of which were given voluntarily. And she still continues that as our unpaid administrator here at our center. So I want to bring up today to do our message is our practitioner, Kelli Marshall.
Well, hello. It's a pleasure to be up here again speaking with you this Sunday as we do celebrate the creativity that is in this community and that has evolved with us over all the decades that we've been here. From singers and previous strip performers to artists and other musicians, it's really been a pleasure to experience all of that in my time with CSLGLV. So today, we're going to talk about what it's like to be a practitioner, what it's like to be a practitioner but not be a practitioner, and what it means when we stumble a bit or feel as though we have. You know, some things just go together. Peas and carrots, peanut butter and jelly, 2 steps forward, and 3 steps back. And in that 3 steps back part, that's where we think our upward journey, our golden spiral of spiritual awakening is toppled over onto its side or turned upside down because of things that are coming at us in all of these different ways. And whether we perceive them as negative or even too much positive, it can be something that's struggle to deal with. So life happens. We face challenges, old patterns, we hit roadblocks that seem to take us off course. And no matter what we plan and where we think we're going to be a month or 5 years or 10 years from now, we never really know if that's what's going to happen because life happens. So when it feels as if we've lost ground, it's important to remember and to realize through practice and counsel that those moments are part of our natural course of individual spiritual awakening. And as a practitioner, I view these dips, or sometimes giant canyons, as a time when we get to make decisions. We slow down just enough. We get to choose. We get to choose to learn new things, and we have an opportunity for grace. So, how do we go from hurt or anger or disappointment to looking at setbacks or life-changing experiences with dread and disappointment, to looking at them with gratitude, to looking at them with a willingness to learn? We put a blank one in the wrong spot. Practice, practice, practice is what the practitioner says. But there's a note behind that. There's something that we have to do first, and that is learn, learn, learn. Practicing is honing our craft, becoming more effective, more creative, and pushing the boundaries of our spiritual study. But learning, that's how we begin to understand. Learning is what opens those doors in our minds and allows us to see what's on the other side of those ideas that we have about what is negative or who is negative and what relationships we may struggle with. Learning is the beginning of everything. And speaking of beginnings, in 1926, Ernest Holmes published The Science of Mind. That stated that religious science is a combination of philosophy, science, and religion. The following year, he founded the Institute of Religious Science and Philosophy in Los Angeles, a place where he could teach all those beautiful spiritual principles. It was never intended to be a church, but in 1949, the Institute was reorganized as the Church of Religious Science, eventually becoming Centers for Spiritual Living. As I was putting this talk together, I was trying to think of an experience that I could share with you that I could use as an example of how my spiritual practice and understanding of principle helped me through a difficult situation. And I can tell you that I've realized through the last 12 years of study how I've gone from being someone who instantly reacts to those negative things that show up in front of me, not always in a good way, to someone who pauses and takes a breath and decides then in that moment whether or not or how I'm going to face them. Most things that happen, a job loss, disappointment in something that didn't come to fruition for me, maybe an illness or the transition of a family member or a friend. Those things they're big things. And there's always some sadness with them or grief. But as a practitioner, those things are not as big for me because I take the spiritual principles that I can apply to each one of those events, and that's what my belief is. I understand the significance, the hurt, the pain, and the suffering around life's events. But I've realized just yesterday that most of those things are very small bumps in my spiritual journey, only because I have the power of practice behind me. So the one thing that came about for me to talk to you today was something that happened a few years ago. It is a 3 steps back moment that was probably 20 steps back. And I don't often talk about this. I've chosen to do it today because I've realized that there's been no other time in my life like it. My professional resume says at the top that I am a leadership professional often called upon to navigate high revenue projects and corporate initiatives. That's what I do for a job. So it's not surprising, I think, that I get called upon to do those things in my volunteer life as well. I was asked to participate in a level of leadership that I had never done before. I was excited to embark on something new and meaningful to shape the future of an organization. And little did I know that when I stood before that group of people and I pledged to serve with integrity and love, it would be so tested. Through that process, I learned that difficult changes were necessary for growth and a long-lasting future. Those changes turned out to be very painful for some. including myself. And as the events unfolded, I learned a lot during what was the longest 5 months of my life. Things I experienced. I was surprised when people lied about me and spread rumors. When they accused me of doing things I didn't do. When they turned their backs on me because they felt betrayed. And in the moment, those things were heartbreaking. To feel misunderstood, to feel as if anyone would think that I was purposefully hurtful. To think people that I trusted would betray me like that. And in the spiritual practice and in the days of all of this chaos and sadness, what I learned were, in hindsight, I can see it. I can see that I was working through the process. And when I look back on it now, I know this. When people lied about me and spread rumors, it was because they were afraid of change. When they accused me of things that I didn't do, they were simply just not aware of the whole story. When they turned their backs on me because they felt betrayed, they just couldn't see the love and respect that I had for them had never changed because they were in that moment. I hesitate to say they didn't take the pause, but I don't know that. I don't know their experience. I just know my experience of them in that time. And how did I navigate all of that? Well, with every spiritual practice I could pull out of the toolbox, that's how I did that. It was an everyday, every moment, minute by minute. Sometimes struggle, sometimes little pockets of relief, having prayer done for me by someone, just sitting in the silence with someone. But for me, meditation, journal writing, actively practicing forgiveness, and even gratitude for what was happening because I knew it was the right path. I believe anything done with love, grace, integrity, compassion, and a willingness to trust in the divine order of all things can't be wrong. This 3 steps back for me was a time of great spiritual growth. I am grateful for it. It was a time to show up, a time to practice, and remember that love is all there is. And it's further proof of me that all of this that we do here works. If words control you, that means everyone else can control you. Breathe and allow things to pass. In reflection for that time, for that 20 steps back, if you will, I see it. I see the importance of the breath. I apply it regularly, daily. Patience is a key, and I think a spiritual practice. When faced with something or someone so in your face, the breath is pause, and that's what brings clarity. Even through all of that in the years that followed, the pandemic, the lockdown, 2 job changes, the transition of loved ones and friends, and so much more, I knew one thing. I am still learning, and I love it, every minute of it. Most practitioners study somewhere between 4 and 6 years before training, or as training for their license. But the process of learning is never done. There's always a new class, a new technique, or a new way to up-level your practice. One of my favorite sayings. Oh, did I missed a slide, I think. It's not working. If you were here with me last time, this is normal. It's normal. Just give me a sec. Yes. Yes. Yes, that's the one we need. Yes. You can't reach for anything new if your hands are still full of yesterday's junk. That junk from that time period I was telling you about, no longer in my hands. I still see most of these people all the time. I communicate with them. They're on my social media. We have conversations. I love them just as much as I did before. I see the faith in God in them every time I look in their eyes. I have no ill will or feelings toward anyone. 20 years ago, I don't think that would have been possible for me. I'd have written y'all out and you'd be gone. There's just no. But now, that's part of learning. That's my learning. And I can say with confidence that that's the truth. Forgiveness is the wonderful way to start with anything that's happening when we're in our 3 steps back. Because once we let go of hurt, anger, and disappointment and everything else that we're holding on to, we can let love, compassion, or empathy take over. One of the spiritual practices that we're going to talk about today is the labyrinth. There is a labyrinth walk for the autumn equinox today at 11:30 after service, but today, right now, we're going to join together with the labyrinth that you were handed when you walked in today. The labyrinth is a sacred tool that symbolizes life's journey with all of its twists, turns, and challenges. 2 steps forward and 3 steps back. No matter where you are in the labyrinth, you can see where you were and you can see where you're going. It never leaves. You just walk through it. So I invite you to take a moment to sit comfortably and relax your shoulders, close your eyes, or allow them to rest. You may choose to use the printed labyrinth, or you may take the journey in your mind through the meditation instead. Take a deep breath in and exhale as you let go of any tension or distractions. Feel your body relax, your mind quiet, and your heart open. In this space of stillness, you are safe, supported, and ready to journey inward to a place of deep healing. Breathe in peace. Breathe out tension. Gently bring to mind a situation or a person where forgiveness is needed. Perhaps it's someone who has hurt you. Perhaps it's yourself or something you've been holding on to. Allow it to come into your awareness. When you're ready, allow your finger to follow the curves of the labyrinth. And as you continue your journey in, repeat to yourself, I release, I forgive, I am free. I release, I forgive, I am free. As you move closer to the center of your labyrinth, take a moment to pause when you arrive. This space is the heart of forgiveness. In this stillness, allow yourself to fully give by forgiving and receive forgiveness for yourself. I love, I forgive, I am free. I love, I forgive, I am free. When you feel ready, begin to trace your way out of the labyrinth. Take with you peace and forgiveness. Just as the path inward helped you release and let go, the path out helps you realize a lighter and freer heart. Affirm for yourself, I walk in peace. I walk in love. I forgive and am forgiven. I walk in peace. I walk in love. I forgive and am forgiven. When finished, I invite you to close your eyes and have a few moments of reflection. Express gratitude for all that has unfolded for you in this moment. Knowing that in place of forgiveness, we have love and gratitude and a way forward. Releasing anything that we're holding on to and moving with ease and grace into the next step, into the next step on that spiritual journey upward. I welcome you back to this space by taking a deep breath in and release. I know that setbacks are a natural part of life, but I understand they're temporary. they can be transformed into something new and beautiful through spiritual practice. Meditation is the one we probably talk about the most because it takes longer, but affirmative prayer is probably the top of our list. That's what we do. So knowing that meditation is just one way, practitioners have a lot of other things in their toolbox as well. Practitioners are skilled in the practices that help you realize whatever you're looking for is within reach because it resides within you right now. We've already done a meditation today, but there's so much more to learn and so much more to see. Some of the ones on the top of the list are affirmative prayer, working with affirmations, and visioning. With affirmative prayer, we are blessed to get that experience every Sunday right here. You also have the opportunity to get prayer from a practitioner right across the hall after service. It's quite different when you sit with someone and that prayer is for you. This form of prayer is rooted in the belief that we are all co-creators of our life experience. We have skin in the game. We are one with the divine, and that our thoughts, beliefs, and words have the power to shape our reality. The 5 steps that you may hear when a prayer is done up here are recognition, or the acknowledging that the presence of the divine is right where we are. Unification, affirming oneness, our oneness with that divine. Realization, where we state what our desired outcome is and what we are looking for in the present tense, as if it is already done. Thanksgiving, of course, gratitude, another spiritual practice. And finally, release, letting go and trusting that whatever we have stated for ourselves is already done. Through affirmative prayer, we align with the law and recognize infinite possibilities for the highest good are ours, all the time. I like to think of affirmations as mini prayers. They're quick, they're easy. Little reminders that keep us moving toward our goals, that keep us centered in our relationship with oneness, in our relationship with Spirit. For example, a 3 steps back moment might generate an affirmation like this. I know that this challenge is a stepping stone toward my greater good. I am guided, supported, and empowered to move forward with grace and strength. Those reminders help us remember that pause, what we can control when we feel like we might not be able to control anything. And finally, visioning, a spiritual practice used to gain insight, guidance, and inspiration from Source. If you've never practiced visioning before, watch for the next opportunity to do so. It is not like any other spiritual practice. It is a direct connection to Spirit. It is an opportunity to get the download, to have your questions answered. And some of that might be you might hear words, you might hear shapes, there might be colors. There's a divine flow of wisdom available to you right then. Here at CSLGLV, we teach classes and workshops to help you discover your next steps forward. How you choose to participate in the spiritual journey is completely up to you. I can't drag you in from the parking lot to take a class on journaling. I can't force you to show up on Sundays, get prayer from a practitioner. All we can do is encourage you and show you by leading by example that these things are available for each one of you. And if you feel like there's a place in your life where Spirit might not be showing up the way you'd like, there's a way out of that too. How many of you in this room have had a practitioner session? How many don't know what a practitioner session is? Okay. Well, this is one of the most powerful tools that practitioners have. A practitioner session is an opportunity whose primary purpose is to help you align your thoughts, beliefs, and consciousness with spiritual principles and practices in order for you to heal, grow, and manifest your highest good. It is a one-on-one session. Practitioners serve as your spiritual guide to help you work through challenges or gain clarity around an event or circumstance, and to deepen your own spiritual practice as part of that healing. The practitioner takes the opportunity then to listen deeply. We'll ask you powerful, open-ended questions that lead you to your own insights and awareness, and will help you use the power of affirmative prayer to shift your consciousness. Also, during that practitioner session, the practitioner will share spiritual tools and principles to help you take charge of your inner and outer worlds. Most importantly, the practitioner remembers the truth, and that the work done can have powerful impacts on your life. It is a time of sacred oneness. In the spirit of expansion and healing, I'd like to offer a limited number of free practitioner sessions to those interested in having the experience. Since the pandemic, I've done very few, and I'm really looking forward to participating in that with members of the community again. So if you have a challenge or an issue, if you're looking for clarity in an area of your life, or simply just want to open yourself up to a greater spiritual experience, you can see me after service, or you can leave your contact information with Kelli. This is a gift for me to participate with you. There are a few things I'd like you to remember as we leave today. When we know better, we do better. This is a phrase I often use in my own internal forgiveness work. Do I think I could have done that better? Probably. Do I look at it later and maybe feel badly because it wasn't the experience I wanted to convey? Possibly. But when I know better, I do better. And if I feel like there's something else I need to try or understand or experience, I do it. Take a class, attend a workshop, read a different book, join a sacred circle, a book study. Create something new. Be open to it. Learn, learn, learn. And then practice, practice, practice. Practice what you know and develop your own routine. I'm very corporate-oriented. I have a job that I have hundreds of spreadsheets, 35 people report to me every day. It is often chaotic. I appreciate lists. I make them often. I love to check them off and feel like I've accomplished something. So this is my daily to-do. I invite you to give it a try. Woo. Here it is. Every day, a physical win. Just get up and walk. Do yoga, garden, go outside, just do something. Intellectual win. Read, learn, create something. Call someone. Ask them a question. Have a conversation. Just check in. And spiritual. Journal, meditation, gratitude, kindness. There's always room. Always. And remember what's important. I heard something years ago that I think about often. Every day the world will drag you by the hand yelling, "This is important, this is important, this is important. You need to worry about this and this and this." And each day it's up to you to pull your hand back, put it over your heart and say, "No, this is what's important. This is what's important." And finally, some encouragement from our founder, Ernest Holmes. from creative mind and success. The individual who has the most power is the one who has the greatest realization of divine presence, and to whom this means the most as an active principle of his life. We all need more backbone and less wishbone. There is something which waits only our recognition to spring into being, bringing with it all the power of the universe. That power is already within you. It's just waiting for your permission. So I say go. Go and set it free. Thank you. Reverend Laura?
Thank you. What a beautiful talk. Thank you very much. Learned some things there. I'd never heard the wishbone is better than we need more backbone, less wishbone. I never heard that before. I've read that book too. All right, so we're going to take what Kelli has offered us today and take it into prayer. As she so beautifully explained our affirmative prayer, I'm going to invite our licensed practitioners. These are the people who will pray with you, hold you in consciousness, know the truth for you when you can't know it for yourself, help you remember who you are. As Kelli said, they spend 4 to 6 years in study, learning, and practicing to get to the point where we call them a licensed spiritual practitioner. So I invite you all to just take in a nice deep breath. Allow that breath to center you in your body. Feel the chair beneath you, grounding you, connecting you, supporting you as we turn within in consciousness, knowing that there is only one power, one presence, one divine creative energy that has brought forth everything into existence. That one is the isness and allness and fullness of all life. It embodies all of its creation. It shows up as each one of us perfectly and uniquely, just the way that we are. I know this one as love, as peace, as wisdom and joy. I know this one is that infinite intelligence, that creative medium that has brought everything into existence. Because I know there's only one, I know that I am one with it. That love intelligence resides right at the heart of my being. That it's showing up as me all the time. And as I know this is true for me, I know this is true for each of us. For we are all that perfect and divine emanation of a love so powerful it could do nothing but create of itself. And so knowing this truth, I speak my word right here and right now. I know that there is a power within each one of us, looking for an outlet to express itself. And as we recognize that presence, we become more filled with possibility, with infinite joy, with boundless gratitude, with the ability to forgive and to release and to move on and to learn and to practice and to grow. This is who we are. It's who we've always been. And it is what is unfolding itself in greater and greater ways in our experience all the time. I'm so grateful to know this. I'm so grateful to feel it. I'm so grateful to see it happening all around me right here and right now. And so I release this word into that law, that creative mind that has no lack, no limitation, that is constantly saying yes and watching the results. I let it go and I let it be. And together we say, and so it is.
I release and I let go. I let the Spirit run my life, and my heart is open wide. Yes, I'm only here for God. No more struggle, no more strife. With my faith I see the light. I am free in the Spirit. Yes, I'm only here for God.
practitioners. Thank you all. So now is a time we have to support our community financially through our offerings, through our gifts and blessings that we have to give to our center. If you are giving in cash or a check today, our ushers are here ready to receive. If you want to give electronically, we have several different ways that you can do that. If you need any help with that, see Kelli in the back. She'll be happy to, younger people, tech wizards, we love them. She can help you with any of that. So if you would, just put your offering over your heart. If you haven't, if you've given already or you are giving later, just put your hands over your heart because we're going to bless this all together. Last week I tried a new one. It didn't work. We're going to do my old one. Would you repeat after me? This gift I give.
This gift I give
Goes forth from me.
goes forth from me.
Does amazing and miraculous things.
Does amazing and miraculous.
And it returns to me in kind.
Turns to me.
Pressed down and overflowing.
Press down and overflow.
And so it is. What are we
So it is.
singing?
Circulation.
Circulation. We have hand movements if you want to join us. Stand. Get a little of that physical wind.
Circulation, circulation, like the water raining down to grow the flowers up through the ground. Circulation, circulation, the universe you give into will multiply it and send it back to you. Circulation, circulation, like the water raining down to grow the flowers up through the ground. Circulation, circulation, the universe you give into will multiply it and send it back to you. Circulation, circulation, like the water raining down to grow the flowers up through the ground. Circulation, circulation, the universe you give into will multiply it and send it back to you. Circulation, circulation, like the water raining down to grow the flowers up through the ground. Circulation, circulation, the universe you give into will multiply it and send it back to you.
Circulation.
Love that. All right, and so we just take this moment and bless this offering, knowing that everything that we have received multiplies, does amazing things, and returns to us in kind, blessing everyone we come in contact with. We are so grateful, and so it is.
So it is.
So it is. Thank you. David, blessed with David again.
Yeah, it's on.
It is.
Yeah, it's on.
For the moonlight falling through the trees, and for this ground beneath our knees, for the memories of the love we have known, forever grateful. And for the pain in all we have lost, and for the sorrows we have caused, still we whisper grateful, so very grateful to have loved at all. Forever grateful, yes. Forever grateful, yes. To hear the birds at dawn, they're singing grateful
have loved at all. Forever grateful, yes. I am forever grateful, yes, to hear the angels' song. They're singing grateful, so very grateful, yes, to have lived at all. Forever grateful, yes. I am forever grateful, yes, to hear the birds at dawn. They're singing grateful, so very grateful. To have loved at all. I am so grateful, yes, so very grateful, yes, to sing this song for you. I am so grateful, so very grateful, to have lived at all. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, David. Thank you. Thank you, Justin. Beautiful rendition. Thank you so much. Okay, just a couple of brief announcements here. First off, as Kelly said, it's so beautifully demonstrated with her meditation, we are having a labyrinth walk after service. It starts at 11:30. That gives you enough time to get a drink and some snacks and go to the bathroom and give us time to get the chairs moved. And if you can stay and help us move chairs, we greatly appreciate that. Saturday is our inaugural creativity event. So we're having wonderful artists here to show their wares, things that are selling. I was so engrossed in making crafts this week that I forgot several things that I needed to do, but I got my crafts done. So, life is good. So hope you join us. It starts at noon here at the center. We have a class starting next month. This is a 5-week class in person here on Wednesday nights from 6:30 to 8:30. It's called Practices to Transform Your Life. Some of those things that Kelly talked about in her message, we're going to be exploring those, and a few other ones as well. Visioning is definitely one of them. One of our sacred circles is recommencing again this fall. Walking the Path, this is where we take a look at our guide to spiritual living from our Science of Mind magazine and see how that applies to our life. It's a great discussion group. Happens here on Tuesday mornings at 10 a.m. I know what it was. The class, that's what I had a book in my hand. If you sign up for the class today, you get a free copy of the book. Anybody that signs up for the class gets the book free. And secondly, Katie just brought these in. We participate in the Interfaith Forum discussions every fall. They start on, what night? October 27th. I should know that. I'm speaking that night. October 27th at the SGI Buddhist Center. I will be speaking along with 5 other people on the purpose of life, living a life that matters. We have wonderful discussions that happen. Here's a brochure that tells you all about it. We have these available. I think they're in my office, but I'll bring them out to the foyer when I get off the platform. But it's people from all the different faith traditions talking about how that particular topic applies to us in our communities. Alrighty, so finally, each week this fall we have been doing a prayer for our country. Well, we started in the summer. Today's just the first day of fall. So this one is from a practitioner, Fran Peterson. She is a practitioner emeritus, which means she has over 20 years as a licensed spiritual practitioner serving this community. And so you have a copy of it. I think it's on gold paper. And if you want to take that with you, share it with somebody in your community, read it throughout the week, holding our country in its highest form for peace and love and generosity of spirit. So I'm going to read it to you. The words are on the screen there. I know there is only one magnificently powerful, all-knowing, ever-present source in, through, and as all things seen and unseen. It is called by many names, and I call it God. God and I are one. There is no separation. There is only one. A holy union exists. What is true about me is true about every person, place, and thing in this universe and beyond. Our country was founded on this principle. Out of many is one. E pluribus unum is our motto. It is our word. It is our bond. It is our truth. There is a vast variety of differences that are all woven together in this one beautiful tapestry. We are of many backgrounds, ethnicities, religions, and beliefs, and we come together as one. One nation under God is our pledge. I know that our nation, that truth, wisdom, honor must prevail, for that is our destiny set in motion in the beginning. It is in the grand, perfect design. It is the guiding principle of our country. It is the guiding principle of all our leaders and all our citizens. It is my guiding principle. It is my duty and responsibility as a citizen of this great land and of the world to express these truths, to see peace, tranquility, and liberty and justice for all in this country and beyond. I am profoundly grateful for the beautiful awakening of consciousness unfolding in our country, for the courage and the strength within all of us to heal, grow, and create new height of unity, raising the awareness that connects us to all to a brighter, more harmonious future. I do my part and encourage those around me to do their part in this important journey we all take together. I keep my mind stayed on thee. Now is my opportunity to rise above any discord and release all anxiety, stress, unrest, and need to judge. I relax into the knowing that all is well and in divine right order. I joyfully accept that I live in the land of the free, free from anything unlike God. Freedom is my birthright. Freedom is your birthright. I am filled with profound gratitude for this and so much more as I release my word into the law, knowing it is done. And so it is. Amen. We have prayer available in the prayer room right across here if you'd like to have individual prayer. If you can stand and help us stack the chairs, that would be wonderful. Please do not put any chairs in front of the stained glass.